We're going to look at a three-part framework of how to structure our legal presentations. And this is a really simple, it's a repeatable framework for any type of legal context or presentation context. And sure, every presentation is going to look different and you'll be able to customize it, and you should tailor each one to your audience and context. But that's why I love starting with a kind of template or formula so that you can create your baseline foundational materials of your story and rearrange them as you need to. So the first element is why. We then follow up with what, and then get into the how. So first, the element of why. This is what's at stake. In any presentation, in any legal presentation that is worth giving, you are going to have something at stake. There will be a challenge or a problem. Otherwise, you could skip the presentation and give an email. But every presentation has some kind of underlying tension or conflict. So this is where we start. That's the status quo for our audience, okay? So we're starting with context and conflict. In this initial part of your presentation, you're going to set the stage. So who are the players? Who are the stakeholders? What are some likely scenarios that are relevant and familiar to your audience? And again, what's under the iceberg? What is a simmering tension or a blind spot or a problem that no one's talking about? Explore these ideas of challenge and start there. Those are the stakes. After you have established those challenges, it's time to move on to the what. And the what I always recommend expressing through a core message. And we'll look at what a core message looks like. But what you get to do in a core message is to bridge the why and the how. So the status quo and the future state. So you get to bridge those two states through your insights and ideas. And then finally, after you have given a hint of your solution and what it will bring, you are going to introduce your specific solution. This is where you make your big idea concrete. And in this part of the presentation, you're going to be spending the majority of your time. So you're going to go through one specific action or solution and illustrating it in a variety of ways. And we'll look at tactics for doing that. But this is the three-part structure that I recommend starting with to create a strong narrative from that status quo to a better place. And getting to that better place, that is the entire point of a presentation. That is what the trajectory of your presentation should look like.